My name is Justin Mortelliti. I played Drew in the Las Vegas production of Rock of Ages. I actually auditioned for the movie a couple years ago. I was living in LA, and because of that, I went and I learned about it. It was playing at the Pantages at the time, so I went to see the show with Constantine and learned as much as I could about it. And so I had a background in it, and you know, I moved to Los Angeles from New York. So living in Los Angeles, I was trying to go for TV and film, and I kept getting cast in musicals in LA, and I'm a singer-songwriter, so I was doing my music at the same time and just kept pulling me back to musicals. So this came around, and I was like, you know what? All right. The biggest difference, honestly, is that in New York, I was starving. In LA, I was starving, but it was warm and nice. And in Vegas, I have a job, so it's great. Las Vegas is this weird bubble of people who, because most people didn't live here originally, they came in for the show from other places. So it becomes this nice family, this nice group of people, and we've had parties. Troy Burgess, in our cast, he has a lot of parties at his house because he has a house here, and he invites people from other casts, and everyone's just very loving and very open, and it's like a nice, big, extended family. Drew is a really nice guy. He, and I can relate to him. No, really though. He's a nice guy who comes from out of town. He comes from Detroit and moves to LA to make it, to be a rock star, and ends up working in this bar. And you know, kind of like I mean, they cast you in these roles because you are the role in a way. And a lot of times I've gone into auditions and they've said, you know, he came in and he just wasn't. He wasn't the person, he wasn't the role, you know? And I'm like, well, I'm an actor, I was acting. When you said action, I acted the role. Like, but we want to see you be it, you know? They're looking for specific. And with this show, as with a lot of things, they cast someone specific. So I feel that I just slip into Drew's shoes pretty easily. I've been bartending for years in New York and LA, and writing my music and trying to get a record company to, you know, pay attention, playing shows and doing acting gigs, and, you know, all the while cleaning the bar off and shaking a martini. And that's what Drew is. He's just like wide eyes, big, bright dreams in this big city, you know, trying to make them come true. It was really exciting being part of an original company of a show. I mean, I feel like that's every actor's dream, to go to Broadway and be the part of an original show and be in the cast recording and in the creative process. And with this, they wanted to bring something new to Las Vegas, so make it bigger and sexier and bolder. And so they had the original director and choreographer and costumes, set, everything. And everyone's heart was invested in this project because they love it so much. And you couldn't help but catch on to that, you know? So being part of this family of people all trying to do this great show and make it something special in Las Vegas, felt like it was the first time being done. The audience here in Las Vegas definitely keeps us motivated because they're crazy. Because people come to Las Vegas to get crazy and leave all their crap here. You know, can I say shit? Leave all their
you
shit
can say
here.
Shit. It's
okay.
It's Rock of Ages.
I don't know what this documentary is going to be rated, okay? So yeah, people come to Vegas to get crazy and leave their shit all over the place. And that's what they do in our theater. And I feel like when people go to New York, they're surprised by Rock of Ages because they're going to the theater and a Broadway show and they have to act and dress a specific way. And then takes me a while to warm up and say, let me chug this back a little faster and take my hair out of the ponytail. But here, people come in already wasted with their hair, you know, all over the place. So they were headbanging, you know, already all day at the pool. So it's just the party from the get-go, and they're ready for it. So it's a lot of fun for us. And just when you walk out there and people are screaming and singing along, it just makes you, something bubbles up and flies out of your face, you know? There's a lot because I love playing this role, but like Sherry asks, what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? And it's like, I don't know, maybe. And then it's, I want to rock, starts and the lights change. And like Drew goes from the sweet guy to the rock star. And it, you know, you get to be both parts, which is what every actor feels like, you know, they are. I feel like I am a rock god on the inside. And then, you know, in normal life, I'm just Justin. It's short-lived because I become this rock god and have my big moment, and then quickly the evil radio manager pulls me in and puts me in a boy band, and I get put in this ridiculous outfit. But for that moment where it is short-lived, it feels like glory, you know? I grew up doing musicals, and I've always done theater. I got an acting degree in theater, so I've studied and always been doing plays. I went to Rutgers in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. So I've been part of a lot of casts, and this one's definitely special because it's like I said, most people don't come from Las Vegas, you know? So we all came here to do this show, not knowing many people and not having anywhere to live, and it's like we're all in this together kind of attitude. And doing a show like this with that kind of attitude is just what the show's about, is being at this family in this bar and trying to keep the bar alive, and all of us coming here together and doing that, something magical kind of happens. So this cast, to me, has grown, you know, really special in my heart, and I love everyone in different ways. Drew and Sherry meet because they both come to LA with their dreams, and they'd wind up working in this bar, and they quickly fall in love. Musical theater quickly, so it's within one scene they're in love. And Carrie St. Louis plays Sherry, and we connected right off the bat, and you connect with your leading lady because you have to, but with her it was like, she's like a little sister. She's young, fresh out of college. I've been in the business a little bit longer, so I'm more jaded, and she, you know, she makes me smile, she makes me laugh. She's like my buddy out there on stage, and we have a really strong connection because of that. Our chemistry on stage is all about love. You know, I can look at the song where we're falling in love and really just let myself love her, you know. To have that together feels really good. People should come to this show because it's Las Vegas and because it's Rock of Ages extreme on lots of caffeine and lots of vodka. Scratch that, tequila. So it's bigger, it's better, it's brighter. I don't want to say better. It's the show is the show, you know. And but everything's just more. I got hit in the head with panties. I did, in my bow, and I didn't know what it was, and so I kind of like caught it and then dropped it and then looked around and just continued bowing. I was like a 7-year-old boy. I didn't know what to do. But do you know, we go to the Bourbon Room, which is the bar that opened right next door, and after the show we go and have, you know, a whiskey and relax and try to calm down so we can sleep. And you know, the women who are maybe late 40s, early 50s and wasted come over and just feel free, lift up my shirt, give my belly a rub. They just want to, they're just, it's fine for them. They don't ask. There was a fight once, and we didn't know it was happening. We were singing Don't Stop Believin', so we're all, you know, smiling and fist pumping and dancing, and these people were brawling. And apparently they had been fighting, like, the whole show someone was singing, and they were like, shut up, stop singing, we're trying to listen. And they were like, we're not gonna take it, singing louder, getting more and more drunk, and finally at the end, the one guy swung and hit the other guy's girlfriend by mistake. He went to hit him, and then just this massive brawl erupted, and they had to be ushered out, security and all. We had no idea what was happening, because we're very focused and on the clock.